Hello viewers, welcome to ICSC Board Class 10 Biology episode 1.3.1. 1 stands for Unit 1, 3 stands for chapter number 3 and 1 is the part that what we are going to talk about. So this is the first part related to chapter number 3 and of Unit 1. Chapter number 3 is Principles of Genetics. So let us move on to the topic. First of all, we'll see the introduction and then we'll move on to the rest of the chapter. So what is genetics? Genetics is a branch of biology, or you can say a branch of science that deals with the scientific study of transmission of certain characters, physical or mental, from parents to offsprings. So that means the characters are passing from where? The characters are passing from parents to offsprings. So that's why you are able to see that the offsprings are looking like their parents. Not in all aspects, but in certain aspects. Gregor Mendel, so this one is the definition. So please make sure that you write this definition when it is asked that define genetics. Gregor John Mendel is appropriately called the father of genetics. So who is known as father of genetics? Gregor Mendel is called the father of genetics. With the help of his experiment Garden Pea, you need to write down the scientific name of Garden Pea, that is Pisum sativum with P capital and S small because it is scientific name. He was able to formulate laws which explain the manner of inheritance of the characters. His ideas were published in 1866 but largely went unrecognized until 1900, which was long after his death. While Mendel's research was with plants, the basic underlying principles of heredity that he discovered also applied to the people. So whatever research was being done on the plant by Mendel was also applicable to people as well as to the animals, because the mechanism of heredity are essentially the same for all the complex life forms. Mendel did not get any recognition in his lifetime. Later, after 35 years, De Vries, Corres and Teschermark independently rediscovered the Mendel's work. So who were the three scientists who independently discovered Mendel's work? De Vries, Corres and Teschermark. While Bateson was the first person to coin the word genetics. Who was the first person to coin the word genetics? Bateson was the first person to coin the word genetics. Today, the study of genetics has advanced a great deal. So it has been useful in many fields. It has opened new avenues for its application in animals, plants and even in humans. As for example, genetic engineering. It is the latest branch of scientific study which has started yielding results in which genetic constitution of an organism is altered. That means the genetic constitution, that is DNA, or you can say the inherited characters, genes of a bacteria can be changed to produce or to introduce new genes into the chromosomes in order to produce a variety. As for example, insulin. So this is 1 mark question. Insulin producing gene of mammals has been successful in certain bacteria which have made to produce it. So this is an example of genetic engineering. Genetic counseling is yet another practical aspect. Newly married couples are advised to consult a specialist regarding the possibility of any undesirable traits which their children might inherit. As for example, diseases like hemophilia. It is also known as breeder's disease. Hemophilia is a disease where blood fails to clot. Hemophilia is a disease where blood fails to clot, and it is also known as breeder's disease. This type of undesirable trait can be seen inheriting from the parent to the offsprings. Thalassemia is another example. These are all genetic disease. Hemophilia is a genetic disease. Thalassemia is a genetic disease. They are inheriting from the parents to the offsprings. And these are the undesirable traits that children might inherit can be removed, which can be prevented to some extent by the proper genetic matching. So if the proper genetic matching is done, then such diseases, genetic diseases, can be stopped from passing from one generation to another generation. So this is all about the introductory part of genetics. So what is genetics? Genetic is a branch of science, branch of biology dealing with the transmission, or you can say dealing with the study of transmission of certain characters passing from parents to the offsprings. Who is known as father of genetics? Gregor Mendel is considered to be the father of genetics. On what plant he worked on? He worked on garden pea. What is the scientific name of garden pea? Pisum sativum, with P capital and S small. Who rediscovered the Mendel's work? D. Veris, Corres and Teschermark. Who coined the word genetics? Bateson. Where is genetics being used lately in the present field? Genetic engineering. Example, production of insulin by certain bacteria. For what the genetic engineering or genetics is useful? In order to prevent the indesirable or undesirable traits passing from parents to the offsprings, such as hemophilia disease as well as thalassemia disease. So this is all about what? This is all about the introductory part. Let us move on to the next part where you will study the two definitions, that is about heredity and variations. So what is heredity? Heredity is the transmission of characters or traits from one generation to the following generation, that is from the parents to offsprings. So that is heredity. Heredity is a transmission of characters or transmission of traits. As for example, if both the parent possess brown eyes, then this brown eye trait is passing in the offspring as well. If the parents are tall, then there is a transmission of tall characters into the offsprings, and the offsprings are tall as well. It is a tendency of the part of the offspring to inherit the characters of the parents, like begets like. That means the young one looks like their parents. All the animals produce their own kind of animals. For example, cow produces cow, apple tree produces apple and will germinate through the apple seed. The resemblance between the individuals related by the descendant may close. So that means that a parent passing the genes to their offsprings, and within the offsprings, if there is sibling 1 and sibling 2, then between this 1 and 2 there is a similar characteristics which are matching to their parents. So there is a close relation between them, but never complete. So it is not 100%. So offsprings is never an exact copy of its parents. So offsprings is never the exact copy of its parents. Why? Because some of the genes are passing from the father and some of the genes are passing from the mother. So father and mother genes are inherited by the offsprings. So offsprings possess both the father and mother genes, and the sibling 1 and 2, they have a close relationship, but they are not exactly the same as their parents. So this is about the heredity. So what is the meaning of heredity? Heredity means the transmission of characters from one generation to the following generation. And what are the features about or you can say, what are the things that we have to keep in mind? That offspring is never the exact copy of its parents. Let us move on to the next definition, that is variation. Variation means what? in heredity, it is observed in a sexually reproduced offsprings but not in asexually reproduced clones, because clones are developing from the single cell. So these two daughter cells are clones and they are exactly same as that of parents, but here parent 1 male, parent 2 female, they both of them are going to produce offsprings which is going to have the characteristics of both male and female, that is mother and father. So that means they are not same, they are different, they are variety. And this one, I'm talking about clones. The clones exactly look like their parents unless and until mutation takes place. Mutation means what? Sudden change in the genetic characteristics, which results into the variety of features in the physical expressions. So that means if the genes are changed, then their physical expressions are changed also. So genes gives the physical expression to the individual. So clones look alike, clones are alike, clones are like their parents unless and until mutation takes place. It is due to the variations that each individual is different or unique in itself and can easily distinguish from one another. And such dissimilarities in a species is called variations. So what is the meaning of variations? Variations means differences among the offsprings of the same family, differences among the individuals. So heredity and variations go side by side. This is fill in the blanks. Dash and dash goes side by side on the basis of evolution. So what is the answer? Heredity and variation. So heredity and evolution, variation and evolution, they have a relationship. Heredity, passing of genetic characters from one generation to another generation. Variation, difference is seen among the individuals. Difference is seen among the species. And this, both of them, heredity and variations, they are actually helping in what? They are actually helping in evolution. So it is actually helping in what? It is helping in evolution. So here heredity and variations, both of them are helping in evolution. They go side by side. We inherit number of characters from our parents who had inherited them from their parents. So here parents, offsprings, and these offsprings have got characters from the parents. These have got characters from their own parents. So you can say ancestors. So in the family, brothers and sisters, cousins resemble one another. Some characters, traits in which we resemble in our family members are color of the eyes, eyebrows, color vision, hair shape, earlobe, skin color, hand use, hair on the fingers, tongue rolling, dimple in the cheeks, RH blood group, and lip thickness. So all these are the examples of characters that we are likely to resemble with our family members. Even the voice. So I hope you understood about the heredity and variation. Heredity means what? Transmission of characters from one generation to another generation. And variation means what? Differences among individuals in the family, or you can say differences in the species. So what is helping in the evolution? Heredity and variations both plays an important role in evolution. Give examples of characters that resembles with each other in the family or in the siblings. Color of the eyes, voice, eyebrows, dimple in the cheeks. So all these are the examples of the characters that we inherit and resembles in the family. So we stop it here and we'll see in the next episode.